Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
I just realized I haven't moved the camera. Give me a second. I'll fix this. Just pop the guys out of there. And then slide you over here. There. Problem solved. How is everybody today? I have been away camping. We got to camp late. Well, I got to camp late on Sunday evening. Finally able to set up. We didn't get to bed till about 11:30 that night. It was just crazy. We need to leave a whole lot earlier on Sunday mornings. All right, Green Feather, how you doing? Oh, I need to get my phone set up here. I don't even have it set up. Okay. There we go. Here we are. And Green Feather, you know what? I made a boo-boo, so I'm going to have to get... Good God, that is loud. Okay, so I made a boo-boo. I didn't submit the everybody's names when I needed to, and I just realized it when I sat down today. I will get a hold of Rennie Uday tomorrow, and I will make sure that everybody gets their platinum. Where is it? Stream Manager. There we go. Turn the volume down. We don't need that on. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so switching over the cameras here. Okay, so that was my mistake. It's happened before. Uday's fantastic. He's an absolute dear. And when we make errors like that, they're quick to fix it. So the problem is I've been away, so I don't even have my usual reminders. I've got access to everything, as I have it all on I have the list saved to my cloud drive, so that's easy there. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of stuff here. We just need to pull it all out, and tools can go over here for now. Fixed pieces, and let's see, we've got, start with, not with those, we'll start with this here, without the hooks. We'll put those 3 pieces back on where they belong. That over here. And we'll grab... I left the spine pieces hanging up outside. Damn it. This is the problem. When you come home, you're in a rush. I mean, I just got home like half an hour ago. Oh, it's surely going to happen again. Yes, I'm pretty sure it will. It will likely happen again. I have no doubt. But minimizing it, that's the trick. Okay. Grab the skull. We'll get these cemented back in place. Okay, get back on there. That goes there. Perfect. Okay, and then this one goes here. Just like that. Good. All right. We have the technology. About 14 degrees Celsius. First day this month with a temperature close to, oh my goodness, I'm not even sure what it is right now. It was cold when I got up this morning, but it is hot now. I got home and I thought, you know, it would be great to take to jump in the pool and just, I got a stream. So I won't be able to jump in the pool. Besides, Mrs. Thighs would kill me if I went alone. She would be very displeased with me if I went swimming without her. Okay, get there. I'm not sure what the temperature is here today, but it is definitely got warm. The truck, when I got into it this evening, after work, it was roasting. It was just awful. There we go. Those two are good. Now, we will lift this one up. And we are not going to get the glue in the center again. We're just going to put a little bit here. And a little bit there. Tiny bit in the center. A little bit here. A little bit there. There. I do want to lift this bit off here. Right in the middle. There. Okay, and we can just kind of put this down close. Then we put this back in there, and we can twist that down into its position. Just like that. Okay, that looks good. Still can't glue that down yet because I haven't painted the ovals on the head. Okay, but that's that for now. That piece is done as far as I can get it right now. Now the next one, we'll go on to that. That is down here. And we will repeat the process all over again with these and the magnet. Magnet's supposed to go into that, so I need a magnet right there. Watch streak, 3 stream streak, nice. That doesn't fit. Bloody hell. That's too big. Okay. Try this one here. Too big still. Come on. Why is that a problem? Do I have my magnets? I'd better have my magnets. They're pretty bloody important. Not in there. Bloody hell. Okay, check the tool case. In low 20s. It's not bad, actually. Low 20s is comfortable. That's what I consider very comfortable. Okay, they are here somewhere, but the question is, where did I toss them? Okay. There they are. Found them. And these look like they're also too big. Bloody hell. This set's too big too. What the hell did I do? When did they change? Well, fuck me. Okay, so isn't that life just giving you a great big fuck you? Okay, so we can fix this. We have the right tools. We can do this. Just grab the right gouge. And we will retool. That one might work. That one. Okay, I'm missing a gouge. Seriously? Seriously? Ever just want to scream? No gouge. Where the hell is my gouge? I have a right angled gouge, which would be perfect for this. I'm going to have to use the curve, but we can gouge this out. With great care. Oh. One of my dogs is at the camp waiting for me to return. Oh, makes me sad. Okay, I'm going to zoom this in so you can see what I'm doing here. Zoom me in. Shift that up. What I'm doing is just gouging out the plastic to make the hole bigger. Got a reamer out very carefully. so I can fit something bigger in there. You can quote me on that. Okay, close. We're getting there. I can't go too deep on this because that last layer there is very, very thin. It's like a 1/2 millimeter thick. It's very thin. There, we have a magnet that fits now. That fits not perfectly. We can gouge that out a little bit more. Okay, so we'll grab different tools. See what I got here in the box. Might be able to gouge that out a little bit better. See, this is why you need a full set of gouges, and one of them is missing. I don't know where it is. It could be in the box on its own. There are gouges in here. Okay. That's not the two that I'm one of them, but there's a third one here. Nope. I'm gonna need those. Okay. Right angle gouge is not in that box either. Try this one. Don't fall. Christ, Colleen, what the hell? Okay. Try this box. Oh look, a Sugatra. I was wondering where that went. And that. That could be handy tonight. Okay, not in that one either. Okay, I have lost a gouge. When you use them so much, it's kind of upsetting to lose an important tool that you use all the time. Okay, so we'll just kind of have to brute force this the hard way. Try that now. There. That's all it needed. That's that half of it. Just grab a magnet. Jesus Christ, they're tight. Nope. Front of that is not good. Still not quite right. Jesus, Nerys! Wow! Oh my God! Oh, Christ in a basket! Oh, God! That was nasty. Get me really hydrated, then do that to me when I really gotta go, and I will wet myself. Seriously. Time that exactly. Oh my goodness. That was just nasty. That was unnecessary. Aw, come on. I don't know about that. That's the whole part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. It's a shock though when it happens. Every time she comes in here, she just scares the bejesus out of me. Damn necromancers, that's the problem. Okay, this is going to be tricky. It doesn't need much. Let's try something here a little bit different.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Try just a wee bit. We're going to use this curved chisel to just kind of cut a little bit around. See if this works. It does. It might work to gouge that out a little bit more too. Don't want that there yet. Just stick those up there. Okay. Now once that's done, we'll take this. Now just so you know, I am doing this nearly blind because I cannot focus on this right now. So, what? Oh my God. Oh, God damn it. Okay. So, what Gizmo's talking about there, have a bean, is these fucking things. Okay. Gizmo has redeemed tomorrow's problem, and this quite literally is tomorrow's problem. So, because these will be making a reappearance tomorrow. These are the easy ones. There's 5 flavors of these. You need one of the dark ones, the red, bright red ones, and then one of the spotted ones. There we go. That's all 5. Okay, you monster. So I'm going to go randomly here. I have no idea what flavor I'm going to pick. I am looking away. I can see the camera. So I'm going to look back there. And that's the one I'm going to eat first. I can't remember what flavor that one is. Oh, hey. What's not allowed? Just don't flick them. Okay. Oh my God. I think that one. I think that one was the Reaper. Oh, good Lord. Oh. Okay, here we go. Randomly chosen again. I will look up this time. I cannot see them. Here we go. We're going to get one of each. Oh, God, another red one. I can't remember which one is the spotted one. But here goes. Yes, I know, Gizmo. It's about once a month, Gizmo will get me with this thing. Okay, the first one was definitely the Reaper, because this one is mild in comparison. Oh, and good evening, Thomas. How you doing? Okay, I got 3 more to go. Now, next month, we are starting a new charity campaign. And this will be one of the rewards only for a donation. So it's going to be turned off this way, Gizmo. You're going to have to donate if you want to get me. So looking away again. There we go. That one's next. The habanero. Okay. Doing better than me? Is my mascara running yet? Oh, damn, I don't have any Kleenex down here. I have paper towel somewhere. Oh, use this one. God. No? Fairly waterproof, okay. No sign. Okay, that means I'm going to have to get a really cheap mascara and eyeliner. So we got 2 beans left. It's the next one being sucked down. The red one. Oh, God. Hey, King. Come to watch the torture? Here we go. That one's in. I'm doing one for your birthday. Oh, my God. My mouth is burning. And I was starting to drool. Oh. Ah. Oh, my God. Last one. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to. As much as this pains me now, this threatens to be worse tomorrow. Oh, my God. Oh, my. And we have an ad break starting in a minute. So, good timing there. That one always has a taste of grass, too. I don't like...
Look, brothers!
Where? Oh. I have no chocolate. I
Your
have no
balls
way
are
to take the
itching.
burn.
You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
Oh my God. And water is going to make this burn more. Okay, so for next month, I will be wearing a not waterproof eyeliner and mascara so that when we do this, oh God, I will get raccoon eyes. Oh my god, I want to throw up. Oh. Okay. It's tolerable. We are in the middle of an ad. Oh, okay. I'll zoom out. And then I'll switch the camera too. Back to the big camera. Oh. Oh my god, that worked almost perfectly right away. Okay, I gotta get crackers or something. I am gonna be right back. Oh. Welcome back from the ad. I thought I could work through it, but I gotta get crackers or something because the it's so uncomfortable. I will be right back. Oh. Give me a sec. Oh. And I'm back. Oh. I have no milk in the house. Everything's at camp. I'm at bare necessities here. Oh my god. Small rainstorm coming by. Oh, I love rainstorms.
Nasty! I like it, firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket?
Hello, canoe. Shem, how you doing? Oh my god. Gizmo got me. Again. With the beans. Oh. Okay. That'll do. That'll do nicely, sir. Okay. We got that. My mouth is burning. My stomach is churning. But other than that, I'm fine. Okay, that magnet stays in there. Now, we need... Oh. Oh. Burgle, burgle. We need the glue. So we'll get some glue. Get it on the magnet. In there and in there. That seems good. There. Nice. Okay, that one's down. Now we need the next pieces. That can stay out here for now. Okay, so got these, this, and that. And then we need these. Okay. So we'll get these placed. There and there. Just like that. Okay. And this goes in like that. Okay, so I think I can actually I see a problem here. Right there. That's not going to cooperate. There we go. That one. And like that. There we go. That's in. Okay. It's a tight fit, but hey, those are becoming tools. Brabble, brabble. Yeah, it's more of a gurgle, gurgle.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
And the lizard, too. Okay, I need
Lizard.
crazy glue. The gel crazy glue. Where'd it go? I had it. Back. I condensed things into boxes so I could take them camping with me. All different boxes, all over the place. Do not put your fingers together when using crazy glue. I thought maybe the eyes, lips, that sort of thing. That's always fun. Because you never know. Great entertainment. Okay. Now we get that in there. And then this right there. Press it down and hold it. Do I see Mila? What was that? New shinies? Yes, I got new shinies. See, new shinies. I love those nails. These are actually a precursor for what I'm doing for TennoCon. I'm looking for just the right effect. I've got the void effect, but I need the background to match perfectly for what I want. Okay, so that's good there. Now we can take the Gorilla Glue and we can just kind of glooch some in here. Bit, just like that. A bit right there. That should do it. Oh my goodness, the beans. Okay. I'll hold it all down. I think This has been exposed to some heat. That's not a good thing. It's rising up. I don't like that. It's not supposed to rise up. I'm going to need to anneal it. There we go. Right there. Okay, that's good there. Cap that. And we'll get some glue in here. Just like that. That's not supposed to be there. Come on, get out of there. There we go. That's where that's supposed to go, just like that. Okay. Come on, stick down, will ya? All right, next one. Fit you together. Yep, there we go. I could have squeezed crazy glue everywhere. Thanks, Nerys. It could have gone everywhere. Glue my fingers to the wall. Hello, 911? I'm stuck and I can't get off. What would be the first time you've gotten it everywhere? Oh my goodness. Did we cause the shiny gate? What? What did I miss? Did we find the cause of shiny gate? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Don't go everywhere I don't want you to be. Oh yeah, that shiny problem. I don't know. The nearest thing I can think of is because I'm using a gloss paint and then covering the gloss paint with another gloss paint and then covering that with the propellant or the clear coat. It reacts between the two layers of the different glosses. So the gold gloss is very thin, the black gloss is fairly thick. So that's the nearest thing that I can think of for the problem. And the ones that I put on the other one here, these are actually the originals. These are the same ones that had the problem. I sanded them down and polished them. They were down right down to the bare plastic again. So I was able to paint them in the last couple of days and get them prepped and ready. Just put the gold on them last night too. That's too much there. A lot of that's going to have to come off. So we'll just kind of scrape the excess off. Stick that in the trash. There we go. Now, joy of joys, I have all the other pieces for this ready. I have these ones here, which are ready. There's another set of these on the desk somewhere. There they are. So those are the horns. This is where it all gets tricky, because got those, and then the pages, or the sides of the page. I got the color perfect. That is exactly the color I'm wanting. That anthracite color, or burnt wood, that is the exact color I've been looking for. That took some doing. It's a coffee brown and then lightly sprayed with a black steel. Is that the right one? That is not the right one. That is not the right one either. Okay. These are the ones that are prepped and ready. So we're going to have to do a little bit of painting tonight too. Get the other ones ready too. Okay, so this one here goes in here. On there. Did I clip that end? I did not. Damn it. I gotta clip this one too. There we go. How did I fix it? I sanded the hell out of it. And then I didn't use a gloss coat afterwards. Okay, so that one is prepped. This one has been painted. It is glowing. That goes in here like this. Just like that. This one here goes over here like this. Just like that. So the glow will actually be seen between the gaps. And then I've got all these pieces to go on back here. So we got we've got a paint here that's not supposed to be showing there. We got fingerprints on it. Bugger. We are not down to final assembly. We are down to final assembly for this page, or this cover, but not the full page. I didn't clear out that. Okay, we have a problem. Is this the right one? That is not the right one. This is the right one. Got a drill bit, and I have to do this by hand now. Very carefully. Which is very hard to do when you've got nails, and they will scrape the gold finish. Almost come through. That's good. I know. A little bit of this down. Right there underneath it. Like that. That'll help to protect it. Then I can turn this a little bit better. You know what? It's not set. Why am I worried? God damn. That's another reason why don't use an instant set glue. Sometimes you want it, sometimes you don't. Okay, so we can put this back. I need a plastic or aluminum piece here. There we go, aluminum. Because this came out. There we go. There we go. That's good there. Starting to think I should have used a crazy glue in there. At least on some parts of it. So we can pull these out. Get this reset in here. Lift it very carefully. Yeah, this one's not sticking. So I'm going to have to use a crazy glue in there. Carefully. Set that aside. And use a ring of crazy glue around it. Okay. As it is, I'm going to have to make some arrangements with Zach to get this there. Because I can't get this done by the time I want it to. Okay. I think what I might end up doing is sending mine ahead as a placeholder. And then when I get there, swap it out. Tonight I do want to work on the stand for this too, so there is that as well. Okay. Get that to hold now. I hope so. That's holding. Good. Okay, is this one holding? That one's holding. Okay, that was the only problem one. Okay, now we can go to these. So, those go there. Then I've got the other pieces here. The tabs off the end. There and there. There and there. And the horns go on here. So the best way to get them all together that one is not the mate for that. These have been sanded down to mated pairs, so that's not the right one. This must be it. That's it there. Okay, so that's the right one there. Put that back in the box. So these go on with a twist. Okay. So I can get this glued in. A little bit of crazy glue. Oops. Just like that. There we go. That one's set. Let's see if we got the pair for this one. Yes. That one there. Let's check. Is it that one or is it this one? That's not going to matter. So we'll check these ones as well. Okay, that goes in nicely. That means this one should go in nicely as well. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. Pop these open here like that so I know to glue them. This one here gets a bit of glue. Yeah, I don't want it. No, you're right. That's definitely a good idea. Of course, I wouldn't be doing that sort of thing without letting them know. Okay. Whoa. Not yet. That's too early. This needs to go down. Okay. This is out of glue. Almost out of glue. Not good. Can't see the very edge of what I'm doing. Can you? Okay, I gotta put that up there because I glued that too soon. We will get this glued. Just not screwed. Okay. Squeeze every last bit out of it. That's as much as I'm getting out of that one. Next tube. You have to bow out soon? That's okay. No, I haven't. I haven't been home. I haven't been home. I have to get some argon crystals too, so I can finish her. But I think I can do that tonight. And I'm impatient, so I'm just going to use platinum to get the last of her. Get her done. Okay, there we go. And into here. Much better. I think we are good now. We're good and ready. Cap that. And then this. Carefully get it all over my fingers. And we press it down. And give it some weight. I need a press or something for this, you know? Sorry, my shoulder's in the way. You gotcha. I will figure out some way to fashion her. Okay. That seems good. Nice and stuck down. Better than being stuck up. Okay. Next side. Come on. Up. There it goes. Okay. Wee bit all the way back here. In there. Bit right there. Around that. Up that edge. Go up your edge. Come on. Don't tell me you are out of glue now. Great big air bubble in there. Come on. This one cannot possibly be empty already. Guess what? Well, shit. That one's empty now. I did sweet. Come on, 7 o'clock already? Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize we were in the middle of an ad. Sorry about that. Time is flying by. Okay. And we'll press this one down too. Shift it over a bit there. There. That's as much as my weight as I can push against that. Okay. There we go. She's stuck. Now's the tricky part. We twist this in, stick it in there like that. This already has the glue on it. Come on, get in there. There we go. And down you go. Just like that. Love that anthracite color. Okay, that's good. Do I have another tube? The good stuff. Well, the better stuff. It's not the good stuff. The good stuff is Gorilla Glue. I have this. This one now goes here. In there like that. Pops into place okay. Come on, open. Oh, damn, I don't think this one has any glue in it. Oh, no. Not good. Oops. Okay, we're going to have to spread this around a little. Oh, no. What happened to my T-38 space modulator?
Yes, it's coffee time. Coffee, 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 coffee. Cappuccino. Java. Yes.
I should have turned that one off. I have no caffeine. I don't want caffeine tonight. So I will be sleeping. If I have anything with caffeine, I will be on all night. So, give me a second here. Redeem that one. The rest complete. Okay. Sorry, Thomas, I redeemed your coffee time. I am not drinking coffee tonight. Okay, that I think does it. Okay, let's cap that back on properly. Okay,
Lizard,
that's good.
lizard, 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 lizard.
You lizard?
Lizard.
I can't even see my phone. Okay, that's not good. There we go. Now I can see it. Okay. Wee bit more to do on this one. So we grab these pieces here. All the rest of them. Itsy bitsy pieces. 3, 4, and 5. No, I only need 4. I need that, and another missing frickin' piece. Fuck. I have another piece gone missing. The itty bitty one that goes down here. This one goes up here. Oh, no. Okay. It's all good. It goes right there. That's where that goes. This goes here. And then this one goes here. Hi, Sammy. God damn it. All right. This is going to be tricky because I got to get crazy glue into that or onto that somehow and then drop it into there, right in there. Because this cap is sticking to itself. Do I have another one? I have another one. Oh, thank God it's unopened. Wow. Uh, 14 pi. Yeah, I know. I have thought of that. I can mount it right there in front of me or just underneath the camera. Underneath the camera seems better. Okay. Get pokey because the twisty never works anymore on these. Thanks, Sammy. Left my skin on that one too. Portable and easy to place, yes. That is exactly what I need. Okay. That on there. This comes out of here, and we can just put a little drop there. There. There and there. And we cap it. And we put this right there. Then this one right.
Nursey! I like it firm and fruity. Am I pleased to see you, or did I just put a canoe in my pocket?
I gotta tell you, it's gotta be a canoe. Come on, get in there. You are not cooperating. There. Now we get these in place. That there. A wee bit of crazy glue there. Come on. Stay, damn it. You're not staying. Do I have to scratch the surface? Shouldn't have to. Well, I'll scratch the surface over here too. And we'll get a drop in here too. Rainstorm has gone nuts. Toward, oh, that's backwards. Ah, but you got the night shore breeze. The offshore breeze is at night. That's what's going on there. Okay, and that, go like that. That's stuck down. And right here. It is Wednesday, right? Okay. It's Wednesday. Oh, good. I didn't screw up my days.
Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
All right. Okay, so I have a question for everybody in the community. Would it be okay with you if I take Sunday off? I mean, I will still be working on this, but I'd just like to be able to spend a couple days in a row fully with Mrs. Thighs. I don't want to come back here to do this. And I can do some of this work in camp. There. That's looking good there. All right. Only thing left to do for the top surface is the cap here and the scissors, which is this piece here with the scissor pieces, which I've got behind me. And that is gonna have to change color. I don't like that. That is actually painted a gray, a mist gray, and then hit with a gloss coat, and I don't like it one bit. It looks like the original gray, so I'm gonna hit that with silver instead. So figure looks, yeah, it is doing a little bit better, but not by much. I mean, it's still ragged. It's really bad still. That's what we're looking at there still. It's still pretty bad, but it is much better. It's falling apart though. And there's layers there that are just falling apart. It's going to have to go another month before this is ready. It will be done for TennoCon, but it will not be done for Pride Month. Sad. I had a whole plan for Pride Month, my Pride Month nails, so I'm going to have to skip it. By the way, we will be raising funds, money for Rainbow Railroad again this year. It's a very important charity to me. I am blessed to live in a relatively safe place, but there are a lot of people who are not in safe places. And they need to be able to get out. Rat Trap, how you doing? By the way. Yeah. Anyway, what I'm planning on for Pride Month is black nails with the trans flag stripes on curves, and then the magnetic polish that gives that void effect on those. That will be done over top of it all. That's what I have planned, so I'm hoping it looks good. Oh, God, Rex. Butthole tightened on that one. Thank you so much. Okay, so that's good there. Now we'll just turn this over, put a little bit of foam underneath it, and then we got to put these on. 3 of them. Oops. Fold that under. And then that goes there. Now see how that's different than the original. The original, they are just straight across. I've got that curve there which shows more of that in there. See what I'm missing there is that. I think that shows off more of the detail. So we'll get in there. Get a wee bit of glue in there. That one's screwed for now. And we'll get right across there. Cap it. Scrape some of that paint off in the middle. Okay, and then we'll just stick that down. All right. There we go. Really? It's not even stuck. Okay. So that means I did not scrape off enough, which is not a good thing. Okay, so we go this way. We're going to do this with both glues just to get it stuck down well enough. I'm going to zoom out so you can see the whole thing. Again, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so we got to do it this way. Take that off there, that off there. And we need a wee bit of this. Right in the center, but not far away from it. Come on, just get off there. It's not cooperating. I want just a little blop in the center. That's good there. And we'll take the excess off. I don't want any excess sticking out. Just want that to hold it because now we're going to crazy glue it to the back of the page. So we go here on this part. And there, carefully place that in there, line it up, and come on, I can't tell. It is not lined up. Okay. See how it's lining up here. Okay. It is lining up as intended. Okay. Alrighty. So we do the same thing. I think this would work better. Take a blob. Stick the blob in the center. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay. Okay. That's just so that it makes contact with both surfaces. And we put this on there and there. Turn this over and line it up. Get it in place. And hold it lightly. Not tightly, just lightly. Let's scrape off that excess because it's going to make a mess, which I just did. Good job. There. Okay. And number 3. Goes there. Okay, so same process. A little bit here. Put it right there. A bit more, I think. There. That'll do. We can cap it. Then okay. That cover is assembled. Except for the last piece in there. That's done. Let's set this one up and we'll go back to this one. Okay. So the problem here is now I do not have enough crazy glue to do the rest of it, and we got an ad break starting again soon, so I'm going to take that time to take a quick break, and I will be right back as soon as it starts. Take a quick break, stretch my legs, and for now we're going to set this aside, I think. Or we can try painting that. I think we're going to try painting that. Get in there really close. So I'm going to need to dig out the paints as soon as I'm back. And if you'll give me a moment, I'll just be a few minutes. I'll be right back. Where is the mouse? And I just had an alarm go off telling me that I needed to pack my laptop. So, because I need it at that place. So, I guess that's going to mean I can't pack it yet because I have to make sure that everything is loaded onto it properly. Okay, so worry about that later. Okay, so bit of paint. I need brushes first. Okay, that can go up here for now. Tools away. Oh, look, I glued that to the table. Nope, that's intentional. I have two versions of the Be Right Back. There's this one here with nothing at the bottom, and then there's this one here where I'm over here in the corner. Didn't copy your own raid message. Tired Dragon, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm not hearing the raid message, but I see you here. How you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? I didn't see that you were on. I'm assuming you were doing more art. Check this out. We've got this page, or that cover all set and ready to go. That is the grimoire, and then this one is the prototype grimoire. The whole thing will go together and it will look like that when it's done. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Magic Dice. I am a Warframe creator. I am also a prop maker and cosplayer. Working on a prop here. This is the final proof copy. The one that goes to DE. Thank you, Nerisse. And we have a thing here, how many times you can get me to jump out of my skin. And that one is 328 times somebody has made me leave my skin. Jump scares. Fun for the whole community. Except for Magic. Nah, if I didn't like them that much, I wouldn't allow them. But I keep adding more. One of the most recent ones added was that scream. You vastly amount of... Made a bunch of bobbins for embroidery thread? Yes. Okay, I have done that. In fact, I have a project box here with embroidery in it. I've been doing some here. This is for my cosplay, another upcoming cosplay, but I've had to set it aside. Thank you so much.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
And there he is in the corner. Okay, alright, so I need to find my gold paint, which is in that box, underneath that box, which is underneath that box, and underneath the build plate. So, we'll move the build plate out of the way. Close up this box so I don't lose it. Anything in it. Move this. So, that's in the way too. Gloves. Gold paint. I have a big gold. That's yellow. That's not gold. Oops. There it is. Found my gold. That's my gold. That's one of my gold. That's not my really good gold. Where's my really good gold? It should be in here too. Why is it not? That's a red. That I'm gonna need. That's gonna be needed. Really? All right, all right, all right. There we go. Okay, so iridescent. That. Gold. Glossy white. What's that one? White pearl. Okay. And we'll put that down here again. Okay. All right, Dragon. You have a great night. Enjoy your lurk. Let's see. Clean up all the materials tossed onto your bed. That is always fun. Clean up afterwards. I have a habit of not cleaning up until after the project is done. Sometimes after multiple projects have been completed. Okay, so I need a good stir stick. So let's... I hardly ever use these ones, so I'm going to use this one as a stir stick. That's really, really thick. I need to thin that. Where's my thinner? Oh, here's my other paints. Maybe my good gold is in here. Yes, it is. There it is. And my thinner. No. Yep, that's the thinner. And gesso, I don't like that stuff. Okay. Not for models. Okay. Cooperate. I have a box of elastic that just fell over and dumped itself all over the floor. This is out of my sewing supplies here. That was at one time organized. It's not organized anymore. Being able to sleep in your own bed is a good motivator. Yes, yes, I agree. It's a very good motivator. I don't sleep in this room, though. So that is my problem. So that's not a motivator for me. Okay, so that is my dark gold from FX, which I don't really care for. I much prefer this one here. It's a much brighter, brassier gold. And does need to be thinned. Look at that. So we'll just add some thinner to it. See, this is actually for, it's an airbrush medium. It will actually thin any acrylic paint. I use it for both my airbrush and for this. This paint is like 3 years old. It needs some thinner. But it's a nice, it's a beautiful gold. Look at that. Such a nice shine to it. Now, is it going to be thin enough? Let's try it. Brush here. Yeah, that's going to do the job. Look at that. That's a beautiful color. We'll take a few coats, but it will do. That'll do nicely, sir. Yeah. Getting it all over me. Don't want that. In you go there. Now for the airbrush, it would be the other way around. It would end up being about 1/8 paint and 7/8 thinner. The goopy around the top here. Am I really? You flatter me, Rex. There we go. That is a nice gold. I need a different brush to get in tight. See if I've got a tighter brush. There we go. I have a couple really good brushes here for this. They've been modified. Like that and that. Getting into nice, small, tight spots. That's why I have hair scissors. Okay, we'll go with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop it out, stick it in here. Sometimes there's more clothes on the bed than you? Oh my God. I am married with dogs, and that would never happen here. Although there have been evenings where I've ended up with a big, huge pile of clothes all over my bed because we made an order and it arrived and I was trying everything on. Tools and stuff you can't even sleep. No, you can't sleep under them. That sounds a bit like ADHD, you know that? Sounds an awful lot like Mrs. Thighs. Every flat surface is a shelf. And sometimes, even if it's not flat. Sometimes the clean laundry at the end of the bed is heavy enough to feel like a dog. That is an awful lot of laundry. What, you didn't know that flat surfaces are shelves? Doesn't matter what the flat surface is. We have a flat surface in front of the microwave in the kitchen, and I'm always moving things out of it. It's 4.5 inches deep in front of the microwave. Yet there's always a pile like 8 inches long. Having a dedicated craft, yes, it would be. It is. I love it. We've got 2 craft rooms in this house. This one is mine. And then the one upstairs, which is much larger, is Mrs. Thighs. Well, it belongs to Mrs. Thighs. It is not, in fact, Mrs. Thighs. It is her craft room upstairs. Used to be one of the boys' rooms. Okay, that looks good. That line in there is supposed to be gold. Very teeny tiny thin line. Back to here. And we'll get this in here. I will be, this summer, moving my craft and studio into the room beside me. It's a much bigger room. It is 10 feet by 15. It's a much larger room than this one is. And it will be able to handle everything I need to do. I'll actually have my printers in the same room. I'll have my a hood, a vent hood, with proper ventilation coming out of it. Have I considered using new basement? This is a new basement. Well, this is a finished basement that I'm in. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of space just at the moment, but that will be changing. Now you're probably wondering, what is she doing with a metallic red pink? This is a highlighting color that I'm going to be using. You just moved house. It is it's a red pink is what it is. And I need, where is my bronze? And I need that one. Where did it go? Oh, I pulled it out already. This one. There we go. So if you've ever seen burnt wood, this is an effect that I'm going for here. So when you have burnt wood, which is, well, the color of this here. This is supposed to look like burnt wood, but it doesn't have that shine on it yet. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to be highlighting these with this paint here that we're going to mix and get the right color on some of this here. Again, rephrase, just moved house and have been considering using our new basement as a craft and streaming space. Ah, nicest new, unfinished New England basement. Oh, okay, but it's still a basement. Okay, well, basement isn't bad. I like the basement. It's quiet. Certainly does make good studio space. Okay, so set that aside for now. Now we're going to take this with just that little bit of gold on there, and we're going to try and get a good mixture here. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. A bit more bronze. A bit more pink, I think. Okay. Test. Unhighlighted. Oh, I don't know if it's shine. Oh, it does show up better on camera than it does to my eye. Okay. That's close. Let's just see what happens if we mix them all. Just go like that. Some of the white in there. That, I think, is closer to what I'm looking for. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Okay, that's good. We can start highlighting. What if you get scared at night? Well, it's a New England basement. It's gonna be unfinished New England basement. That's inherently scary. But you're big strong dragon. Will you be scared? Alright, let's just little bits here, little bits there, just brushing the top surfaces. Doesn't have to be overt, it's all about subtle. Never been never been accused of an overactor. Oh my goodness. Life would be so boring if I did not have an overactive imagination. It's not showing much on camera now. It had. I don't know if you can see it. Oh. Thank you for the follow. I am not getting my sounds, my alerts. For some reason, I don't know why, but there's something that's not allowing them to come through. But thank you for the follow. Tramanth. Sorry, I hope I didn't butcher the name. And I'm hoping that this is... I can't really see what's coming through on camera. I'll zoom in and see if it's coming through a little bit more. You can see some of it. Okay. You're not sure how it's pronounced either? That's okay. Okay, that is actually showing up nicely close. It's not quite a dry brush technique that I'm using. I'm actually using the edges of the bristles to do this. Just in time for an ad break. Oh, thank you so much. A lot of work has gone into this. Has been 2 years, more than 2 years to design and build. Took a very brief break at one point. Worked on a couple of other projects, but keep going back to this. Want to get this finished. This one will be at TennoCon. I will be carrying around my other one, the prototype. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll show you the prototype here. This one is my first. This is the prototype. That one there, and opens. Pages are all there. And not only that, the wildest part of everything here is, I'll show you. Here's where it gets really fun. Okay, I need to turn on this light here. And I'm going to turn off the big overhead light, the big room light. Just be a second. Just get it all nice and dark in here. And I'll zoom out. There it is there. Zoom out completely. And we have here this thing. Turn this off. Whoops, that's the easier one to reach. Turn this one off now. And then turn this off, and she glows. She glows beautifully, and the pages do too. All that. Now with the new one, it has a slight change to the glow pattern, and it looks like this. It's a little bit more subtle. It's only in these sections in here, along in through here, but that is it. That's new glow pattern there. But under black light, she gonna glow. She's infused. Turn the light back on here because you can't see much with. Wow, that was bright. Oops, good. Check that again. There we go. Okay, big room light back on. Okay, so that is the new glow pattern that I've got on it. Needed to be changed. Definitely needed some changes, but that's how it's all working now. And where was I on that? That anthracite is looking good now. Okay, so that side is done, and we'll take the other cover pieces. Set that back down under there. Put those other cover pieces where? What the hell, Colleen? There it is. Okay, so we have these pages to do, or these pieces here. We have a bit of the paint there, still dryish. We'll get all the way along there. We haven't done any of the blacklight paint on this one yet. This side does not have the blacklight paint yet. But we can do that tonight too. A bit more of that. This is just giving it that burnt wood look. I've started, this is actually multiple coats of different color paints. That is actually an espresso brown and then hit with a black steel metallic to give the base, and then the bronze metallic pink and iridescent paint is done to give the highlights. A bit more. Doesn't look like much there that far away. Thanks, Rex. Wow. Okay. That one got me a jump. That one didn't type it in. Where's my mouse? There it is. There's my mouse. Speaking of mouse, if you are in Warframe and you don't have my glyph, that little guy in the corner, that's my glyph. That little guy's going to change, just like me. I've commissioned an artist who has been working diligently on my new glyph, which should be ready very, very soon. And that will be submitted to DE. Hopefully, it will go live before TennoCon. I do. ! Glyph is the command that will get you to it. That should just take you directly to the link to actually activate it. Let's see. Oh, there you go. That's it there. Just follow that link there and it will get you to that. And I'll give you just kind of a sneak preview. Just a very sneak preview. She's not done. But this was sent today. It's proof. I'm not going to give you a very long preview, but this is what the new glyph is going to look like. Just like that. Can't really see much there. But she's cute as hell. But that's my new glyph. How she's looking so far. I'm just loving her. Couple changes I would like. Not big ones, just minor little ones. Say, Joe. Good evening, my friend.
Sigil Umbra just raided
How
with
are
61
you?
viewers.
I saw that you were playing Warframe earlier. How was your stream? And welcome in, Raiders. If you're not aware, my name is Mjik. I'm a Warframe creator, prop maker, and we are currently working on the Grimoire. Wow, brain slipped out of gear there. This is part of the Grimoire that will be going to DE and will be on display at TennoCon if I can get it there in time. Oh my goodness. I'll show you what the whole thing looks like. I'll grab my prototype. Prototype has some quirks on it. Some test bits here and there that don't really match. I've tested like paint for the new one on it to see how it looks. But this is it here. This is the Grimoire. And in all its glory, that there, all the pages, oh, you can't see it because I'm zoomed in completely, really. Wow, I'm just going to have to zoom all the way out. There we go. There we go. So that is pages. Pages actually look like they've got depth to them. They don't. They're like millimeter thick. Front and back. And the back cover. That's it there. And that is the Grimoire. And we are currently working on the one for DE. We just finished assembling that cover. Doing a little bit of the highlights. And I think she's looking absolutely fantastic. We're actually making this this part here look like burnt wood. Seijo, if you need to take a break, get something to drink, by all means, go right ahead. Take care of yourself. You've been on for a while. Yeah, I see. Jedi, how you doing? Cinder, how you doing? Welcome in. So beautiful. Oh, you flatter me. You flatter me.
Your balls are itching. You have to keep the gun on me, but dear God, it's like spiders are crawling all over them. Jesus.
Well, about that. Okay, I think that's got that one. We can set these two aside. No, we're going to be doing some highlights. So I need to clean my brushes. I've got some very messy brushes and no clean water. You'll need to give me a moment. I will be right back. Got to introduce new people. Did we? What? Froggy how do I pronounce that last name? Okay, so just so that you know, I'm gonna actually just kind of show off a little bit here before I get a paint or water for the paints. This is what I do. I do props. All these are props that I've done. This one here, the one above it is falling apart. It's got a problem with it. So I do props. This was me. Actually, this was what I was using in this cosplay here. I also do cosplay. This was in 2023. That was my Corpora Nova. Did that one along with my daughter. Get that on there. I've also done a number of kit guns, all with interchangeable pieces. Last year, if you were at TunnelCon, you would have seen not only one of these, not only a Lanka carried by Little Duck herself, but also the big one on display was a Snipetron Vandal. That was the green one. That one belongs to Rebecca herself. It is in her office, and I've got a replacement part here because part of it got broken. So I have to bring along the new part with me to TunnelCon, and I have one more thing here to show off. If it comes up big enough, I got a Noodletron. One Noodletron. I will be bringing Noodletrons to TunnelCon. Ones that can actually. This one is not fun safe. This is display. This one here is display. But I will be bringing fun safe ones to TunnelCon for use at Victoria Park on Sunday after TunnelCon. We can have a little bit of fun there. There's always a meet and greet on Sunday Sunday morning. And yes, I am Canadian. I live in Vancouver, and I was born just south of London, Ontario, and I grew up in London. Went to school in London, university, began my career in London, then moved out here to Vancouver, and that was more than half my lifetime ago. I need to get some water. I'll just be a moment. It's a good thing with the sink right on the other side of that wall. Okay, ready for the relaxation? Always. Anything else? No. Okay, so who's going to TunnelCon? And who was there 2 years ago when I was... Again, cosplaying another Nova. You might recognize this one. This is my most recognizable Nova because, yeah, I know I'm not going to trip, but I have like boxes all scattered behind me here. This is my Nova from 2 years ago when I came out as trans on stage. And I've gone to a total of 3 conventions in this one now. TennoCon, and then twice with to Vancouver Fan Expo. And that was me. I came out as trans in 2024 on stage. My White Rabbit Nova titled Through the Looking Glass. And since then, multiple artists have done their own rendering of my Nova. And they've always changed the gray to pink. So I changed the gray on the cosplay to pink because it's now trans colors. And I need to find my paper towel, which I have here somewhere. I can't find it. Okay. Older one will do. These are cheapo brushes. They're not, I'm not that concerned about them. These are like dollar store things. I just replace them very easily. But now we need a couple more because we got to, oh, that one there goes in there, and we're going to use this one. And where did my blacklight blue go? Right here. There they are. There's the brushes I use for this color. Don't need that one. Blacklight blue. I would love to see everybody at TennoCon. Absolutely would love to. It is an experience, and if you ever get the chance to go, I really do recommend it. It is, there is no experience like it. There's no convention like it. It is a family. When you go, you're all there for the love of the same game. Unlike Comic-Con or Fan Expo, which are all very different. They're all great conventions, but TennoCon's a whole other experience. Yes, there are also kit gun pieces behind me. And all the pieces are interchangeable. In fact, I've got one kit gun right here beside me, which I can show you. Because this is the fastest and easier one to pull apart. Oops. Oh, I unplugged my laptop. Oh, good. Okay. So that there. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. The wrong camera screen up. There. Okay. So that was my first prop. My very first prop was this one here. I did this one for TennoCon 2020. This was in the final one of the winners for the showcase, the art showcase that year. But she comes apart. All the pieces from every single one of my kit guns. Oops, that's not supposed to come apart like that. She's old. This is the prototype too, so bear with me. It does come apart. Yes, Cinder, I would love to meet you. I was going to be down. Okay, last year I was planning on being at Rose City Comic-Con. That didn't happen, obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay, so with that bolt out, that comes out, that comes out, and it's interchangeable with every part that's behind me. They all are interchangeable completely. So you can actually mix and match. Most of these pieces are actually available for a small fee on my Cults 3D page. I have some free to download files as well. So if you've got a printer and you would like your own mother wrench or a dice by Kome's Dice, they're available, free to download. Too old. Oh my goodness. Cinder. I don't believe you. I know your heart. I know your heart. And I know you're very hard on yourself. You really are. Yeah. I don't believe her. I don't believe her. What? Really? Oh my goodness. Cinder. What? What? Oh, okay. Oh, these are not real bands. Everyone's gang. Everyone here loves you. Just saying. Just saying. You might be older than me, but I'm only 57. Actually, I'm not even 57 yet. 56 for another month. And I'm not old. My goodness, I am not old. I'm 57 going on 12. I'm surprised. Yeah, I know. Also lost a lot of weight. Oh my God. I have lost 52 pounds since I began transition. Since I began caring. That's what it is. I lost 52 pounds in 2.5 years. I feel fantastic for it. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I know you can't tell what it is that I'm doing here because there's no paint showing up. No color change. Except, let me do this. This is what we're doing. This paint, glow in the dark. It's blacklight paint. This is, if you're not familiar, down in the right-hand corner of the screen is what we're working on. We're working on one of these, the Grimoire. This is my prototype, so it's a little rough around the edges. There are a few pieces that I've not finished on it. There's a few pieces that are kind of rough, like that. This is the original Grimoire. The Noctua is the exalted weapon of Dante. This is the Grimoire that you find in the Sanctum. When you first find the Sanctum, Heart of Deimos. So difference, big difference. Two completely different weapons of the same class. Yes, you've got to finish the quest to get the Grimoire. I think it's Heart of Deimos, or is it... I think it's Heart of Deimos. No, it's not. It's not Heart of Deimos. It's... Oh, I can't remember the title of the quest for it. It's the one that introduced the Sanctum. And the Cavia. Whispers in the Walls. Yes, that's it. That's the one. think. And there. When it dries, not going to be seen that well. This is actually all 3D printed. We are going to be working tonight on the, as soon as I'm done this, we're going to be switching over to the PC, and we're going to be working on the stand for this, designing the stand, and I'll show you the all the print files for this, or the whole design files. So it is monstrous. There are so many pieces. There's more than 200 saves to make this prop too. But I do all my work in Blender. All my design work is done in Blender. And then I do all the printing on 2 different Anycubic printers. You can see the information on my printers down below in the About section. We have an ad break starting soon. Do stick around through that. So we are going to be switching over to the PC any minute now. Once I'm done with this part. That. And here. Still can't model for crap. You use auto. Yeah, the two are very different animals. I started off doing all of my 3D work just for game modifications. I did game mods for the Bethesda games. Started with Oblivion, and then I was doing some for Fallout, and then Skyrim. Did those, and we have an ad, so I will continue after the ad break. I'm not going to talk much during the ad. I'll say more when the ads are done. I think that's got that. Seems to be all done. Okay, so we can switch over to the PC now. I will just be a second. And just going to move a few things over. Shared microphone and shared camera between the 2 settings. Give me a second, we'll move the camera. It just pops over into there. And we'll turn off that camera. We'll go to that one. Okay. Oh, I have boxes on the floor behind me. Give me a second, I gotta shift those around. Purse. I made a mess. This is nothing new. And it's all got to be cleaned up, packed away, so I can take it back to camp. Okay. Bring the monitor over too. Now I can see. All right, so we're back from the ads, and let's see. I'm gonna bring up, where is it here? Blender. Close that one, bring this one up, and we're just gonna shift it over. There we are. There is the grimoire in its glory on Blender. This is an older version of Blender that I'm using. I'm more comfortable with this UI. I don't like the new UI. The new one is great, but I personally prefer the older UI, so I've just stayed with an older version. This one is, in fact, what is it? 2.79b. They are now into 4. When they change to version 3, that's when they changed the UI, and I don't like the new UI. And they've just been going nutso with the newest one, but I do some of my best work in this environment here. So what I need to do today is, working with the open version, I need to build a stand that will show it, display it in this position. So like that. It's got to stand up nearly upright because I want to show off the pages on one side. What I want to do is display the whole thing instead of having it down on a table open like this, just in front of you. It doesn't show off the whole thing. It doesn't show off the whole thing. So I've got to stand it up so when you go around to the back, you'll still see all that detail. It's all got to be shown off. So I've got to stand it up nearly upright. So we got to figure out how to do this. So best thing, I think, is we'll create a new environment. Take this whole thing. This is not one. That one there. Did I join it? I did not join everything. Okay, so I'm going to have to work in a flat plane instead of standing up.
Change the screen, jackass.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. Wrong screen. There we are. That's the screen we're looking for. So that there. Really? Okay. I'm running out of water too. God. How you doing, Hoden? So what I've got to do is we're going to create a cube right here. And that's going to start off 0.5, and then we're going to make it, we're going to stick it at 0, 0, 0. That should be right there on that grid. And then we're going to make it, how wide does it need to be? 5 mil, 6 mil. 6 mil for strength. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to change that to 6 mil wide. And then, how long? 200 is not going to be long enough. Let's just go right to 300. Go 400. Okay, so we got that. Do I want one bar? Get 20 deep. Drop it down. Minus 10. Minus 30. Too far. It's got to go to resting there. Tutter the Rat, thank you for the follow. Minus 24. Okay, so that's in contact there. I'm not going to allow it to actually be in contact. That will be felt covered, but this is just a basis for how we're going to begin this. Okay, so I could do this with 2 pieces built like an easel. That would work. I could just design an easel. Okay, so if we're designing an easel, bring this down to 360. I don't want it to show above that, so we're going to leave it there. So that is minus 30. Okay. So that needs to surface on that is not displaying properly. Okay, anyway, doesn't matter. So if we do an easel, so let's take this right to its center here. So put this to minus 180. Okay, so that there, and then we're going to apply its location. That, now we can put that there. At 150. Is that right on the line? Close enough. Okay, so that now we can duplicate it. So now we have two of them. And we're going to shift them. How wide are they? They're 6, so go 2. 6. Nope. 3. And minus 3. Okay, so that there. Wow. Thanks, Rax. Okay, so with that now, we can rotate this. Okay, so we got that. Rotate that to... I want it stable, so we're going to... minus 30 degrees is good and stable. And then this one to 30 degrees. Huh. Not sure I like that. Okay, I just realized the music stopped. Okay. Okay, that's not in the correct spot either. Okay, so I made a mistake with this, so I'm going to undo a few of these steps. Tools. Go to the okay. So that's a single one there. There's only one there. Okay, good. So that there, and this needs to go to 3. Okay, so there. Now we can change the location. Not quite. Need to bring this back up to 0. 20. That's the location that it needs to be. Object, apply. Location. So when we duplicate it and we rotate it on the x-axis 180 degrees, we get it exactly the same, and then we're going to change its rotation. Okay, now we've got two of those. This one's going to go to minus 30. Nope. Minus 150. This one also minus 150. And then we hit apply its location again, and this one its location again. Okay, that's what we want. That is correct now. Okay, so that now minus 3. That's rotation. 30 degrees. Minus 30. And you missed me. Didn't scare me. 150 and 150. Okay. That's good there. But we want it to be a little bit higher. Oh my God. Wow. You got me. Holy come on. Yes, definitely. I agree. 370. And that one 370. And we're going to need a surface down here. So we're going to create a block. Big cube. Didn't scare me, and I think I know why. Because I'm only dealing with one ear at the moment. Okay, give me a second. Should be in my purse. I have multiple earbuds. Do not want to lose that. Ever go rifling through a black hole? That's pretty much what this is. My purse is about to reach critical mass, and my other earbuds are not in here. Where the hell did they go? Trailer keys. I had another pair of earbuds here. They're not in here where they're supposed to be. I'm wondering if I left them at work. I could have, but I have another one. Ready for dev stream this Friday? I'm not. I am not. Okay. I don't even know if these ones are charged. They don't seem to be charged. They've lost their charge. Oh. What did they connect to? There it is. Okay, I have sound again in both ears. And these ones are completely sound damping. I cannot hear anything in the room at all. Absolutely. It's just the music. That's the only thing I can hear. Which means when you jump scare me, that's the only thing I'm going to hear. And this is just 100 by 100 by 100 cube. We're going to rotate that on the y-axis 15 degrees. Bring this over here. Okay. This needs to come down now. I think it was minus 24. Hey, I remembered that pretty good. Okay, that means this can now be bigger. So y-axis. Okay. Gives me a lot to work with. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. How am I going to support it now? Okay, so we're going to need another cube. I think 15 degrees should be fine. Can I rotate it this way? No. Okay. So what I need to do is a lip to cradle the pages. So we'll start off with a little cube. A little cube right over here. In that spot there. And it's got to be big enough, so 10. Is that big enough? Not big enough. Goes through it, but it's definitely not big enough. Okay, so that's at 0. $14 sticks down a little bit. See how much it sticks down. Okay, so that's the lip there. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this here is the lip of the page. It comes out to here. That's that piece. Can I put it on a hinge? That would be so completely random. And would not be good for the prop. Okay, so no, we're good. Do it this way. So we have a 14 mil cube. There. Okay, so we've got that 14 mil cube. The pages. there. Yeah. That's not going to be thick enough, so we're going to go a little bit thicker. $16. That's good there. Okay, so we'll bevel this now. To there. Okay, is that on the halfway point? Doesn't have to be on the halfway. That's good there. Think. Move that right to minus 148. 0. Okay. Back to the bevel measurements. I get 2 millimeter. No. We'll apply that there. Okay, so then we'll bring this out to here. To there. Tab Z. That's the X. Okay, so if that's going to be there, 25. I honestly am not sure how I'm going to do this safely without damaging it. Okay. No, I think we can do it this way. So tab that, and then we're going to go there to there. We're going to go 58, 0. And we'll do the same with the other side. Okay, that's good. Bring this down to here. Okay. Okay, that's going to be what's holding the page open. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Hey, Bardini, how you doing? Lurking is good, and I am doing very well. I can't remember. Are you going to be able to make it to Temicon? Okay. I am confusing myself. Work lurking. Yeah. Oh, excellent. I have been wanting to meet you in person. Really have been. Okay, I am confusing myself trying to figure out how to make a easel so I can display the grimoire. So, can't have it down on a usual plinth or table and display for reading. It's got to be upright so that you can show off the back. So I want the back to be seen, and yes, I am going to. I will be there. So my problem is I've got to make this easel, and it's just not working for me. I cannot grasp it in my head yet how it's all going to work. So I think all I can do is just kind of put basic pieces together. Move this one to 0. No, I'm just going to delete that piece. I don't normally delete pieces, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So oh, there's a lot of us that I am looking forward to meeting in person. Some I've met in person before and I'm hoping to see again, and others I am eager to meet for the first time. Oh. God damn. How am I going to display this? This has got to be built for the... Huh. Now, the easel is definitely the easiest way of doing this. What if I do this with just pegs? I could just do this with pegs. It could just be done with pegs. How the hell is an easel put together? It's a tripod. So the sides open out, and then the back pops out from that. So how do I get that to work? Could just do it as a tripod. No. I want one single piece that's easy to just pop open. So your traditional one is all the way across. So there's going to be a hinge in here at that point. Okay, let's shape this. So in there, I need another cube to match that. Okay, so right in that spot there, we're going to add another cube, and it's going to be just big enough to swallow the page. So it pokes up through there, pokes down through there, needs to go a little bit more. So 8, 9, 10 mil. 10 mil gap. That gives me enough play. Minus 0.5. I don't like that. 11 mil. Okay, so an 11 millimeter cube. Okay. And there. Let's see where that is on the page. So that there is, where's the edge of the page? Okay, so that's the edge of the page there. So that means that there. $157, nope. 50. 155, 145.5. Okay, it's got to be half a millimeter or a full millimeter out. Okay, so that's so I can actually get some felt in there to protect it. That will do that part. We'll hold it there. And then this has got to come down. $17 and minus 0.5. That's good there. Okay, so now we can take that and we're going to carve that out of it. Then we can get rid of that piece. This now we're going to duplicate and shift it to the same spot on the other side. Went the wrong way. There. Okay, so now we have two of those. And let's just highlight those in a different color here. Gonna need to make a new one. Gonna just kind of call this one green. Just so that we can differentiate the different colors. This one now is also going to be green. No. We're selecting green. This one here as well is green. Just so that I can tell what color's what, or what part is what. So that's those. So we've got a little rail to cradle the bottom of the page. I forgot the hinges upstairs. It's also 4 minutes after, so we better save this. Save as. Look at all these saves. I do not save over. All of these are saves. I've got 286 saves, now 287. Okay. It's an awful lot of saves. Okay, so we've got all that. I'm going to have to park this for now. I'm going to have to turn on my laptop and make sure that this is all updated over there because I need these files. Or I could just load them onto a flash drive. I got a flash drive here. Where'd it go? I've lost my flash drive. Typical. Bloody typical. Probably stuck it in something. Not in there. also missing a box. Am I? That one. Okay. Put this in here. Okay. Okay, I'm also looking at the time and thinking I need to actually back all this up. Some changes. Oh, I'm not exiting Blender. Oh, that one I am. Okay. Create a new file. Folder. Okay. So I'm going to need to save these on here, and I'm looking at the time, and it is probably time for me to, because I am actually heading back to camp tomorrow. I have to gather a few things up. So I'm going to be looking now to raid out. We've been going for 3 hours. So looking at who's out there. Let me see. I'm not going to be able to keep going here. My brain's starting to turn to mush. I'm thinking too hard. Well, I see somebody who needs a raid. New Warframe member of the creator program. We're going to be raiding Prinia. She's also another creator who does work in 3D and prints. She does little figurines. Where is she here? Print. There she is. Okay. So I will not be on Sunday as at my usual time. In fact, I'm not going to be back until next Wednesday. I'm going to take the weekend and just spend it with Mrs. Thighs because, you know, we need to spend some time together. We're on vacation and, well, she's on vacation, decompressing. I'm still working, and the only time I'm going to have to spend with her while we're camping is this weekend. So I'm going to spend the weekend with her, no interruptions, and I will be back again on next Wednesday. And then we're going to begin the whole Pride Month fundraising for Rainbow Railroad and an upcoming unannounced event. Until then, everybody, do we have an ad break? Did we just have an ad break? Wow. Okay, so as I was saying, we're raiding out to Prinia. I hope to see you again next Wednesday evening. We'll be starting early again at 6 o'clock. Until then, everybody, stay safe, have a great week, and keep dancing.
There we are. Oh, Magic, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Prettier Blue. I'm a Warframe content creator. Usually I am making figurines and other little sculptures, and sometimes being a YouTuber as well. You've caught me making some badges for a very special event that we're going to be running tomorrow. You're going to see me after Pride